Hi everyone, thanks for joining me again here on my channel. Today's makeup look is a bit of a different one. It's a very sort of neutral smoky brown eye that would be totally wearable for daytime on its own, but I've mixed things up by adding a pink ombre lip. If you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. So first up on my skin, I'm using the Benefit Porefessional, mostly through the T-zone and on my chin there, just where I've got enlarged pores. This primer is not necessarily one for longevity, but it will create a really flat surface for you to apply your foundation. Then for foundation, I'm using my L'Oreal True Match in the colour W4. As you can see, it's got a really nice yellow undertone, which suits my skin perfectly. My face looks really pale. I do protect my skin quite well by wearing sunscreen, and I pretty much wear makeup every day, so not much sunlight gets to it. So yeah, my face is a lot paler than the rest of my body. And there's no surprises here that I'm buffing it in with my Sigma Round Top Kabuki. I love this one probably just as much as the F80 Flat Top. And following that, I'm going to go in and fill in my brows. Today I'm using, what is this? The Models Prefer Brow Kit in the colour Medium Dark. So I'm just filling the brows in with the powder there. Nothing too over structured, just keeping them nice and natural and just sticking within the natural perimeter of my hairs. And then following this, I'm going to be setting them with my Eyeko Brow Gel. Love this one. It is suitable for anyone who's got like blonde hair, brown hair, it really doesn't matter. It's tinted, but it's not too dark, so yeah, it really suits any hair color. It's amazing. To prepare my eyes for the shadows, I'm using my Nars Pro Prime Eye Primer. This one's just translucent. It's going to help the colors appear brighter, and it's also going to keep them in place. So you can pop this one directly on the eyelid and then blend it in with your finger, or you can also pop it like on the back of your hand and then use it with a brush to sort of work it into the eyelids. Doesn't matter, whatever you're comfortable with, I'm sure we'll be fine. All of the colours that I'm using today are from the Smashbox Full Exposure. I love this palette and I feel like I haven't used it in ages. This is funny, I dropped the brush. There it goes. Oh god, that was the ugliest face I've ever seen. Awful! Anyway, I'm going in with this sort of medium warm toned brown and all over the lid, just using the same brush that came with the palette. I'm just going to be blending this one in using patting motions mostly, which is going to help the shadows really adhere to that primer that we've applied. So just all over the mobile lid, I've carried it a tiny little bit up into that crease there, but not too far. Now picking up that darkest brown from the palette and just using the fluffy blending end of the brush that also comes with the palette as well. I'm just going to be really working this one into the outer crease area, shaping sort of a V in that outer section there. So carrying it out to a point and then dragging it back down towards the lash line on a diagonal angle. Now because this is a matte shade and it is a dark brown, you really need to commit to that blending, so just keep on going. Blend until you feel like you probably couldn't blend anymore, and even after that, probably blend some more. I find that dark matte browns are usually quite difficult to blend it out, but you'll see in a minute that I've got a little trick to help blend it out a little bit easier. Okay, moving on, I'm taking this brown taupey kind of shimmery shade and I'm actually going to be popping that one all over the lids, blending it through the socket there and all the way up through the crease over all of the colours that we've applied. Now you'll notice that by doing this, it actually helps the whole eyeshadow look to look a lot more blended than it did previously. Adding a shimmer can really throw off the light at different directions and it can just help the whole look more structured and more put together. Then to smoke out the lower lash line, I'm just mixing that medium and dark brown together on a small pencil brush and then running that through. Finally, to highlight the brow bone and the inner tear duct, I'm taking this white sort of shimmery shade. It's not so shimmery as the other shades, but it's more of a satin, so it does create a really nice contrasting highlight as well there. Popping it in the tear ducts as well, of course, because I always do that, come on. So I pretty much have a long-term relationship with this eyeliner. I use it like every day, girl, every day. It's the Maybelline Master Precise eyeliner. It's just perfect. It's got the tiniest little tip on it and it releases enough product that it doesn't, you don't drag it across your lid. Like, it's just really comfortable and easy to use. And as you can see, I'm just doing a nice simple winged line there. If you didn't want to add this, then by all means don't, but I like the way that it really contrasts against those warm browns. I'm also carrying that wing a little bit further into the inner tear duct area than I normally would, just to add a little bit more structure. Then following that up with some mascara. This is the Maybelline Butterfly Wings, I think. No, I'm lying. It is not Maybelline. It's L'Oreal. Yep, L'Oreal. I quite like this mascara. It's got a very interesting shaped brush. It literally has wings. It's quite nice. And then following up with that, I'm going to pop on some false lashes. These are the number 43s by Red Cherry. I like these ones because they've still got quite a bit of length and drama at the same time as being natural and very, very comfortable to wear. Probably my favourite thing. You cannot even feel them when they're on. They're on. So just applying these with a pair of tweezers and keeping them as close to my natural lash line as possible. To make the eyes a little darker, I'm just going in with a brown kohl pencil. This is one by Sigma. I'm just running this one through the lower water lash line there. I didn't want to use a black because black is quite harsh, and I wanted the eyes to be really smoky and brown. Alright, moving on to the skin now. I'm taking my Touche Eclat by Yves Saint Laurent. This is the number 2 one, which as you can see is like a nice yellow type colour. Popping that one all underneath my eyes there. Also going to run that one down the bridge of my nose and then around my smile lines and also my Cupid's bow. If you're not familiar with this product, it's a concealer and a highlighter sort of all rolled into one package. And as you can see, it's got like a little nice pen applicator. It's very easy to work with. It doesn't crease and it lasts all day long and it photographs beautifully. So yeah, I'm a long-term lover of this one. Then I'm using the Real Techniques pointed foundation brush to just blend this one in all over my face. I've been loving this brush lately for blending out concealer underneath my eyes there. The fine pointed tip makes it very easy just to sort of blend it in around that eyeshadow, and it creates a really nice soft edge. To set all of this makeup in place, I'm taking my Nars pressed powder in the colour Beige, which is sort of like a yellow undertone as well to fit in with my complexion. And I'm just using a smaller brush to set the products underneath my eyes to just, you know, sort of safeguard against creasing even more, and then a larger brush to set the rest of the makeup all over my face. To add a little bit of colour back in and do some sculpting and contouring, I'm using the Guerlain Terracotta Mineral Bronzer. And I'm just using that same brush that we used earlier, as you can see, sort of squeezing the tip of the brush to create sort of a smaller point to really get in underneath the hollows of my cheekbones there. And then for blush, I'm using Desire by Nars as well. This is a bit Nars heavy, this tutorial, isn't it? It looks crazy fluorite in the pan, but it looks so beautiful and natural in real life and on the skin there. So just very softly buffing that one through the apple of my cheeks there, and also sort of in the direction of my temples as well. And then to finish off the face, I'm taking my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in the colour Beige, and I'm just sort of mixing all of these colours together and then running that just over the tops of my cheekbones there. This is just going to give my skin a really nice dewy glow. Okay, we're on to the lips now. So to start off, I'm using a purpley pink, like a darker toned lip liner. This is the Magenta lip liner by MAC. And I'm pretty much running that one all around the entire perimeter of my lips there, making sure that the line is very, very neat and crisp. When you are wearing such a bold lip, you need to make sure that the outer skirts of it are very, very neat and it's not going to feather, because it just doesn't look good. Then the first lipstick I'm taking is this one by Lime Crime. This is Centrifuschia, and it's a really nice hot dark pink. As you can see, I'm just using this one to fill in the outer corners of my lips there. I'm going to repeat this on the top lip as well, and also fill in a little bit of that Cupid's bow area as well. Pretty much with an ombre lip, you want to keep the darkest colour sort of on the outermost parts of the lips, and then the lightest colours right on the centre there. Also by Lime Crime, I'm taking Great Pink Planet, which is a really bubblegummy sort of Nicki Minaj pink, I guess you could say. And on a lip brush, I'm going to be applying this one to the center areas of my lips there where I haven't applied any product. And I'm just going to be flipping the brush over and blending those two colors together. If you add a little bit too much of the lighter one, feel free to take the darker lipstick again. Just make sure that you really work them together, and you want the darker pink to really fade into that lighter pink, so it looks like it's like that naturally pretty much. And you knew it was coming. It is all about blending once again. Just spend as much time as you need to really mix those colors together. And that is your final look. So like I said earlier, it's just a soft smoky eye, and that winged eyeliner really gives it like a dramatic effect. And then also that really pretty ombre pink lip. That hair on the screen is really annoying me. Ugh, I think I need to take my lens in to get cleaned. Anyway, let's not ramble. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you all next time. To do any type of lip that you prefer. Then once the lips are done, that completes the look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. I love the way this one turned out. It's probably one of my favorite makeup looks, I reckon. And these earrings, oh, I just can't get over them. I want to wear them like every day. They're amazing. Here's a bit of a close-up. As you can see, the colours are blended really nicely on the top of the lid there. A nice harsh, well not harsh, but a nice bold winged eyeliner. And then that gorgeous royal blue through the lower lash line that's been smoked out underneath with that lighter blue colour from the palette. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed the tutorial. Definitely hit the subscribe button below so that you can keep up with future tutorials as well.